Alrighty, guys, I want to talk about a stock that was literally just over $1 like a week ago, and now it's sitting at 12 cents after hours. It has dumped drastically. This is the number one penny that a lot of people are watching. I'm going to give you guys my analysis. What should we do in all these circumstances, and is this a solid setup? This is an extremely, a penny that has dumped massive. Do we get in early, or do we wait for the falling knife to stop? All right, so let's look into the chart right here. SPGC. This is a company called Saks Parente Golf. It located in the United States. And if you're looking at the chart right here, you can see this gap down here, right? We had this, kind of big gap. So I'm going to show you guys, because gaps are very important with my strategy. It delays the time frame of this EMA 5. And you can see after hours, this thing went down relatively pretty fast, right? We went just from 24 cents. We lost a massive portion of this, from here to here. It was like over, 50% loss right there. So, yeah, if you got from these lows, you're sitting pretty nice. You're up over 20%, so not too shabby there if you got it. Basically, just based on my lower Keltner channel, my 15-minute, I tell a lot of people these are going to give you those solid ad opportunities, and that's how you can really catch these nice solid bottoms. So do keep that in mind. If you have my software, you have my settings, that's what gives you those oversold bounces. But if you look at the daily chart, it doesn't quite meet the system for my daily chart perspective. We broke all-time lows right here on the daily here, and we're sitting at 14 cents. I mean, it is pretty oversold in that scenario. The KDJ, this K oscillator, stochastic oscillator is not oversold. We're at 13.99. Obviously, with this drop down, that's not calculated in right now. It's just these are kind of stocks I really think we should let it kind of cool down. It is a falling knife. It's at 14 cents, 15 cents right now. I did check for the reverse stock splits. It is not in the stock splits right now for this, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be in it very soon. They're probably going to do a meeting or discuss about it because this coming back above a dollar is probably going to be really hard. I also seen some articles by Investor News Breaks. They're pretty good at analyzing stuff. They're having an eye on it with the U.S. market cap of 2.9 billion. The golf segment dominated the industry, representing 4.5.7 total market share, increasing participation in golf, particularly among younger players, in ways driving demand for high quality, customizable golf equipment. So they tend to like it. They do a little analysis, so it's good to see that, like, so, some of these, companies are doing some analysis on a company that's literally like 15 cents. But, yeah, just me personally, I would feel much better playing this after the RS. They schedule an RS because we've seen it many times. When they do that, this thing can dump even more. Like this could even get lower, like in under 10, 7, 5 cent region. Okay. But if I was gonna play it, I was gonna look at into these kind of bounces here. Do we get to the lower Keltner channel and then bounce out right there and take those fast returns? Anything over 10% is a really good return. And if you're looking at price always have to revert back to the mean, okay? Even on smaller time frames, you see how price gets away from the EMA 5, 10, and 20, and then it comes back to the 5 and 10. 20 takes longer than the 10 and 5. Same thing with the daily. But when I'm looking at the daily, this is our first day away from the EMA 5. And you see how with this system, if you give it time distance, you avoid catching a falling knife. Like right in here, a lot of people probably got in. This is 19 million volume. Before this had an actually amazing volume, 4 million, 2 million, like lots and lots of volume. So a lot of people see this down 44%, and I see people, that are not aware of my system in the free chat. Some of these people are, if you're a member, you understand how I trade. This will not be alerted in the Discord until it becomes an actual systematic trade where the falling knife kind of stops. We got time distance, but I see people taking this on this drop right here, and guess what? It dropped another 48%. Guess what? It dropped another 50%. So we do not base my trades on percentages. Like price was $1 here, and now it's 14 cents. I don't care at all. It could be $100 and drops to 10 cents. I still won't take it unless it meets the system. The system says, hey, how long do we have not touching the EMA 5? With this gap down, well, we have a lot, it's going to take longer to touch the EMA 5 because indicators lag when there's a gap. So me personally, I think this is not going to touch the EMA 5 for about 10 daily candles. Here's our first daily candle here. I'm going to let the price kind of cool off a bit. You know, maybe they might do a shareholder meeting, you know, discuss a reverse split, because they probably will. And all throughout that time, that 10 days can be pretty rough if you get in too early. So from this range here, we're at 15 cents right now. So you're looking at kind of like in this range to the EMA 5 is a massive 200%. It is not going to give you that. And I can assure you, like, look how fast this EMA 5 drops too. I mean, when it's in the heat of the moment, this drops really fast. So I can see the EMA 5 getting, in this area eventually when it finally touches. So we'll see. Um, I'm definitely watching it. I know a lot of people, want me to do my analysis on it. And this is more of, you know, just kind of wait it out. Don't try to catch a falling knife. You're kind of just like guessing at this right now. I've seen these plays happen multiple times. Everyone gets hyped out about it in the beginning, and then once it keeps going down, then everyone gets depressed. The people that make the money are going to be the ones that be patient. I know it's crazy to see minus 44%, minus 48%, and then another minus 50% after hours. You're like, man, it's probably going to get a nice little dead cat bounce, and it can. It absolutely can. Just from my 15-minute chart lows, you're already up 20% from these lows here, but you could see, just like in a smaller time frame, price reverts back to the mean. It goes to the EMA 50 and it dumps, goes to the 50 and it dumps, and it keeps doing that, right? And because prices works in a beautiful way like that, it goes to the 50, dumps, comes to 20, dumps, and that's what it's going to do on the daily time frame. We're going to look for price. It's going to take longer. So with this gap and everything, it's going to take a while to get to this EMA 5. I'm going to be looking to alert this one maybe a week from now, okay? I'm going to put this on my watch list. We'll see what it does. If you guys do want to join the premium Discord and get actual trades where you don't just randomly get in, if you're suffering from this trade and you're maybe like, man, I'm down like, I bought this thing at 20 cents. I bought this thing at 50 cents or even a dollar, for all I know. Try to be patient. This system right here, I have a lot of strict rules where, we kind of avoid a lot of these things. And we're not even at this lower Keltner channel too. We're not going to get there because it's a negative number, but pretty much this gives you like the most oversold type of pattern. So if I'm looking at trading against the trend, this is what I use. I'm not here to rush any trades. You'll get burned on, penny stocks if you rush into these, and this is the best way to do it. It's not, nothing's perfect, so I definitely accumulate stocks like this that are in a downtrend, but once it meets my system, I'll definitely be getting in, and I can see this making massive returns just based on a dramatic drop like this. I mean, it's got 58 million volume on February 28th, so there's a lot of demand for it. I know there's a lot of eyes, so we'll see what happens. If you guys want to join the Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, just read how to subscribe. It's very simple to do. All you have to do is hit day trade alerts right here. It'll take you to this channel, and it'll ask you to subscribe with, for literally only $12 a month for all my systems, day trades and swing trades. And this promotion is going to be ending soon, but we'll definitely see how that goes, because we're getting a lot of demand, over thousands of members coming in. People love this strategy, and more importantly, the day trading strategy has been absolutely fire, making tons and tons of money every single day, and it's an over 90% win ratio. I'm about to make a video on that, on how I transform small accounts and pretty much making 50% profit every month, and those are realistic results. But hope you decide to join. If you do, click the link down below. Click day trade alerts, and if you're not from the US, you'll pay a little extra money, like maybe $15 or $16, but you're still getting a lifetime promotion discount with this. If you're herding through SPGC, this is how I trade downtrend stocks, guys. I give it the time distance, and if there's a gap, I try to give it like 8, 9, usually 10 daily candles is going to hit that EMA 5. I look for a lower K value, less than 5 preferably, and we go from there. And this is a nice system how I catch those precise bottoms. If you guys want to join, you guys know what to do. And if you do have an Android, you will have to subscribe on your computer, so do keep that in mind. It is actually best to subscribe on your computer because it avoids the iOS fee. All right, guys, I'm looking forward to next week. I'll see you in the next video.